That's your building line.
I have receipt for it. They say we should pay for attachment. And I have it. If you want it, I will show it to you. I have the receipt for it.
From which office did you collect your receipt?
I have it.
From which office?
From local government.
You are not supposed
Tomorrow we go see now.
You are not supposed to go to the government.
Then which local government?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Local government used to collect money from this thing. Why?
tí ẹ dé abọ́yá dépò. ẹ̀yin tí ọ̀sà ẹ̀yin kí lè máa lọ ipò yìí.
Bàbá ṣe.
That is our instruction. That is my
Okay, is it for local
Lagos
where would you come and no, he has told me he said we fall within the road setback. What is it? I hope this is our security post.
Come outside. Come. ẹjọ́ ẹni kan drop ẹ̀ fún mi sí Ìdòwú. Hello. Mo ní kan drop ẹ̀ fún mi sí Ìdòwú. So ti máa dọ́bì fún àhándù. No, secretary lọ́dọ̀ head of department mi. Secretary head of department mi. Wọ́n fún un pé màá máa ń ṣe àpọ̀pẹ́. Èmi kan sì máa pè Adékọ̀kùn máa dé mọ́lá lára ọmọ wa.
Ẹkùn náà yẹn ta.
Ẹ ṣe. Sálájì ti di wọ́n yẹn wálẹ̀. Ó yẹ ẹyọ ẹgbẹ́ kúrò sí.
Wọ́n gbogbo ilé tó ń fọ yìí wọ́n wo sáma tó má ti pa ẹ̀kọ́ sí kan yìí mọ́lẹ̀. The government's objective of ensuring a more livable environment. You can see that sometimes it's as if the laws have gone to the dogs. So it is necessary that we get a little bit harder.
What about the Atlantic people now? They were saying that they were not given any notice and they passed this for 15 years. They are successful.
For all structures that are within the road setback, we are not under obligation to issue notices. You can imagine, look at it yourself. Where are the pedestrians supposed to walk?
But some of them say they got approval from the local government.
That is not correct. The local government is not in a position to issue development permit of whatever type. You understand? No, that is the function of the Urban and Regional Planning Board.
All along, sir, what has the board been doing all along, sir, to arrest this before now, sir?
Well, before now, it had been, how do I put it, considering the socio-economic implication of a mass kind of massive removal exercise. Governments had been of the opinion that, well, give option of court, give option of the appeals committee and so on. All those have not worked. And honestly speaking, unless we actually move fast, the Lagos State government will not be ready to position Lagos for the role it is supposed to play from 12 years from now.
I'm going to do the same thing to all the local governments in Lagos State.
This is about the fourth local government since we started this exercise 2 months ago.
So it's not meant only for the primary residents?
Certainly not.
So what do you intend to achieve by doing this?
Enforcement of the provisions of the various planning laws, and then to ensure that the development guide plans are adequately respected by members of the public.
Okay, so that, behind the canal, I mean, there's this building there. Didn't do anything to it. I mean, just demolished the shanty. What's going to happen to that building?
You see, it is wrong to say that we did not demolish the building, we just demolished the shanties. In the first place, who allocated the portion of land where you had the shanties? We are aware that that structure was granted an approval based on an allocation by a previous administration in the state. Of course, there must be continuity. Before we do anything, we have to investigate, and there are about 6 or 8 structures like that will be investigated. And if it is actually confirmed that they are blocking the trade, They either pay for the cost of going it underground, or they remove their structures. They will have that option.
Sir, for how long will the exercise be, sir? Will it be a continuous one?
Oh, certainly. This time around, it is a continuous thing.
So are you going to have a external Lagos? You know, I mean,
That's
because
the
it's very,
intention.
very chaotic now.
That is the intention. It's not compulsory that everybody must be in Lagos. Every trader should not be in Lagos. It is not mandatory. And now we're just about 13-14 million inhabitants. In 12 years' time, we're expected to be 25 and the 4th largest city in the whole world. Now that we are even 14 or 13, we can't manage the amount of space that we have left. What will happen when we are to add 11-12 million more? That's quite scary.
Yes,
Sir,
but
will the multinational companies in these prime areas, sir, will the board be stepping on toes?
I beg your pardon?
With the multinational, with these big companies around, sir, in these prime areas,
Yes.
will the board be stepping on toes?
I'm not aware of the Nigerian law being made for two sets of individuals. The law is one and for all. So whether it's multinational or multi-planetary corporate, it has to respect the provisions of the law.
but for those chances, you know, I mean, some of the reasons is that there are no houses for them, you know, for the poor. I mean, what do you think should really be done for the poor? In terms
Housing
of
for the poor. Must government provide everything for the poor? Must all the poor be in Lagos? For God's sake, some people left their villages without a program. I mean, it is not compulsory that you have to remain if it is not that good. Go back, farm. I mean, do something. The informal sector is there. I wonder when people talk about government providing accommodation for the poor, who tells you that they are the poor? The amount of money they reap out of the conversion at the bar beach, for example, you cannot estimate. It's anything between 50 and 100,000 naira per day. But the mess that they create for the environment is the government that picks the bill, and the responsibilities too. So I mean, please don't let us. Let us stop this sentiment of for the poor or for the rich. The law is one and for all, and we have a social responsibility anyway.
Sir, what efforts are you making in ensuring that they don't come back there again?
That is why there will have to be a constant monitoring immediately after this exercise. As early as within the next 48-72 hours. For example, I'm supposed to have issued a couple of letters out for those that are supposed to commence the monitoring exercise. But unfortunately, I've not been able to get to sit down in my office since morning. So I hope to still be able to do it. Otherwise, at the latest time, they should be on the road by Monday.
But those people didn't just come there today or yesterday. You know, I mean, they've been there all this while. What happened? I mean, what did the government agency do prior to this time? Maybe the local government, they've been there.
You see, at various times, it's unfortunate that we didn't have continuity of governance. At various times, there had been executive stoppages on the removal of illegal structures. At a particular time, the stoppage was for 4 straight years, and that was the government that handed over the baton of administration to the Bola Tinubu administration 4 or 5 years ago. At the inception of this administration, I tell you, there were no less than 50,000 legal structures inherited. As I'm talking to you, there are well over 100,000 of such structures. That is not minding the fact that this administration had to address the issue of removal of legal structures firmly. But you see, because of the laxity that we have been used to, because of the seeming lawlessness, because of the seeming planlessness, people take things for granted. And that's why we are the Urban Regional Planning Board, whose function it is to prevent blight and ensure that these legal structures are curbed at the earliest, have to be a little more aggressive and hard.
So what's going to happen to the structures they have removed? Is the government going to acquire them, or just...
No, what we are working out now is to invite residents associations, invite the community development associations to at least, because we have, ordinarily, there is the provision of the law that says that you are to protect the setback in front of your residence. It is a social responsibility for landlords, in Lagos. but you hardly see that. So we are working out a modality whereby we will discuss with the Residents Association, Community Development Association, with a view to enlightening them on this.